was young, my mind was all over the place. It's the first time I'm an entrepreneur. It's the first time I'm running a business. It's the first time I'm the quote unquote boss. It got to a point where I'm just like throwing spaghetti on the wall every single day, and I'm just trying to figure out what else am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So basically, everybody always asks me all the time, well, like, what is your routine? Do you got a morning one? What is your day-to-day like as a brand owner? I know a lot of people, you know, they do the whole wake up at 6 a.m. and I drink my coffee for 10 minutes, then I go walk the park, and then it's 100 push-ups, and I gotta read the book, take a cold shower, and then back to 100 more push-ups, and all this added extra stuff. By the time it's 11 o'clock, they already burnt out from their whole morning routine, and now they're like, okay, it's time to get to work. When I don't do none of that stuff. There's no cold showers with me. There's no meditation. There's no push-ups. I always ask myself this question as the brand owner. What are the non-negotiable must-dos that I have to do daily? Is the activity I'm doing bringing me more customers? And if the answer is no, it simply needs to be delegated off. You probably are just starting, you're probably wearing all the caps, but even if you can't delegate it off, whatever it is that you're doing and whatever it is that you need to do that's gonna bring in more customers, that's all you need to be focused on. And like I tell people all the time, 80% of your results is only coming from 20% of your effort. The motherfucker that has 100 things to do every single day, he wonders why he gets nowhere. I'm all about how can I put in the least input that's gonna bring in the most maximum output. So now I'm speaking to you, the person that's not bringing in no sales, the person that doesn't got enough eyeballs with their brand. We have to go extreme measures to go get extreme results. Imagine if I had a gun to your head and I was like, you have 10 minutes to figure out how to go get 1,000 eyeballs in the next week. What is the activity you're gonna do, or I'm blowing your head off? 9.9 times out of 10, I can almost guarantee you're going to come up with the answer right in there. Oh, I need to go make 100 TikToks. Or, oh, I need to go DM every single person that has followed me, warm outreach, whatever it is to go get 1,000 plus eyeballs onto your brand. That's exactly what you need to be doing day in and day out. But instead, majority of the people there, oh, at noon, I need to go change my logo. And then at 12:30, I need to go get on a call that's getting me nowhere. And then at 1 p.m., I need to go buy a trademark on a brand that has yet been proven in the marketplace, and then go do some more push-ups. It's like, bro, those activities are getting you absolutely nowhere. Imagine that we have a graph on a piece of paper. On the top left side of that, I have the must-dos, and this is how I build out my whole entire week. So what is the must-dos? So for a perfect example, right now, as I'm making this video, one of my must-dos is that I gotta make 15 YouTube videos. I'm about 9 in. Today is Thursday. I started on Monday. And as you guys can see on this paper, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 left. And my whole thing was 15 YouTube videos that have to get done. It's a non-negotiable. Also on my left side, I had like 45 TikToks that I gotta make. On that side as well, I had to fix my Stripe account. And the only reason why that sounds like a minimal task, but it's not for me, is because so much money is coming in and out of my Stripe. Stripe is trying to like ban my account and all this other bullshit. There's a few things that I have to do, but those few things that I'm doing are moving the needle because I'm one video away from going viral again. I'm one YouTube video away from getting an extra 20,000 views, and my time as the brand owner is focused on marketing and innovation. Everything else is just an expense. So I'm willing to pay that expense even if money is coming in, and even if I'm not even really making profit off my clothing brand, I'm taking that money and I'm going to find people that's going to do the jobs that I suck in as quickly as possible. Now, like I said, you're probably watching this and you're like, bro, this is like my first week running a brand, and I totally understand that. Put 80% of your time into marketing and innovation because everything else is just an expense from that. That leads me over to the other side of the graph, right? Which is the second things that I do, and that's all of my follow-ups. So, and that's kind of like the minimal things, like the scheduling and the following up with my team, my CPAs and my accountants and my lawyer. But my first priority is making sure that everything on that left side of the graph, on the top left side, is my must-dos. That's everything that needs to get done. Then I move over to my follow-ups. Once all of my follow-ups is all completed, like I said, that's like all of my following up with my team, my lawyers, even with my community, with my paid program that I have called Brand Builders. Y'all can check the link in the bio. But once all of that is all done, then that's when I go to the bottom left side of the paper, which is delegation. Like what I've always told you, there's 4 pillars to running a brand. We got marketing, sales, production, and design. Me included and you included suck at 3 out of 4 of those things. But as the brand owner, we have to be good at marketing. So more than likely the sales, the production, and the design side all needs to get delegated out. That's when my team gets involved. So I got like Maria, which is my production manager. I got Adrian, which is my designer. When it comes to the sales, my day-to-day operation, that's Kobe that runs my whole entire warehouse for me with my packers, my shippers. Now, once I have my team in line, now I need to figure out what is all the things that needs to be done for my brand within this week. And I'm trying to move the needle in weeks and days, not in months and years. I'm jam-packing this whole entire week up for them because like I want them to be tired. I want them to be stressed out, but at the same time, I take care of my team. They take care of me, and we all in this together with the vision and trying to do the unthinkable and the impossible. So once I have the delegation with them, now that moves me over to the bottom right side of the graph, and that is basically putting out the fire. So that's like the small minimal things like fixing the logo, taking the cold showers, cleaning up my office, and shredding up my mail and all of my bills. And I just put a big fat ass red X on all of that. And those are the things that I am simply not doing for the week because those things are not moving the needle at all. So if we do a quick recap on how I do my weeks and how I do my days, is that I build out everything by the week in a graph. On the top left side is the must-dos. I don't care about if the world is on fire. This stuff has to get done before I worry about anything. Then that moves me over to everything on the top right side. And that's all of my following ups with emails and meetings. Then that moves me down to the bottom left side. And that's what I call my delegation. That's when it comes with everything with my team. And then that moves me over to the bottom right side. And that's all the minimal putting out the fire stuff where a lot of people live at. And you right here that's watching this, you're probably there right now too. And that's not moving the needle one single bit. You're probably wondering, why the fuck are you putting out all this information? Why are you doing this for people? It's a lot of struggling brand owners out there. I do not want to see you become one of them. And also as well, if you guys want a free Discord, it's totally 100% free. It's below. Also as well, if you want to see a workshop of me going from $0 to $100,000 with my streetwear brand, it's also in the link and my personal. But with that being said, Machiavelli is out. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.